My name is Peter Paul van het Veen. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm working at TNO, which is one of the largest applied research institutes of Europe, actually. At TNO, I'm a program director for the Netherlands Materials Observatory, which is looking for ways how to make the Netherlands less dependent on issues in the supply of critical raw materials. Yeah, it's an interesting question because there are, of course, a lot of topics, and it's always hard to select which topic now to do further research on. I think there's one main principle, that is that there has to be urgency. So, because, well, as most of the institutes, you need funding, you need support, you need stakeholders to be involved. So what you need is that there is really urgency to work together and to solve a problem. That's one of the main points, I think. It's also a very interesting question because there are quite some gaps actually, and there's, let's say, barriers for further research. Or if you're performing research in this field that you encounter. One of them, for instance, being the need for combining different disciplines, especially I'm a geologist, but our institute, a lot of technology, but we need also social sciences to participate. Especially because what we call the factless society, or what we need to construct, we need to build on facts, our research, but actually you need to take care that there is sufficient awareness, both at the industry and in society, and from the start you have to incorporate also those social aspects into your research. That has to do with the governance of your research. You have to involve a lot of stakeholders up front, and also involve them on a regular basis with what you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing. Is one of them. I think there's another gap actually in the way that the European Union is programming at the moment. So we all know the Horizon Europe program, and well, as TNO, we do participate quite a lot in that, and very interesting projects with a lot of impact. But still, I think we feel that there is sometimes a lack of more long-term relationship, more long-term engagement, building proper research infrastructure on a European level. And then therefore you need collaboration between different countries, different institutions from countries, but you also need a funding structure for that on a European level. I think that one of the main actions that could be taken is to, well, first of all, for the environmental agencies to clearly define their position and role in this topic. And then from there, look, okay, what are the elements that we are then missing, and search for the proper collaboration, proper partners in that. I think that's one of the main challenges also, to find the proper partners in collaborating on these topics, because of course these are not the regular partners that you have probably, and it also takes time to get to know each other, to overcome differences in culture, in language, in way of working. But it is necessary because I said that this is quite a multidisciplinary topics, and there's the need for a lot of data that is not always available, certainly data that is not at one party. So we have to bring that data together, and you cannot do that alone.